All right, people, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us in another one here on the coach's desk. Yes, and we have some good news, some breaking news that we will be sharing with you at this moment. But before we get into the details, they have reached an agreement where Coley will be the Reggae Boyz assistant coach. He has officially signed to return to the as an in an interim basis, of course, following the finalization of their negotiation. Yeah. And that is the situation as it stands right now. Former assistant coach has now returned as an interim assistant coach to the Rudolph Speed led Reggae Boys team. That's so now you know. Yeah, he's actually the interim head coach, and they have now formed a partnership to ensure that they can get the Reggae Boys over the line in the upcoming World Cup FIFA Inter Confederational playoffs in March 2026, a few months before the tournament kicks off. You know what I mean? And this is very interesting. I did another video telling you that some former Reggae Boys will also be joining the team. So it seems as if there's a cadre of coaches that will be put together to ensure that they pull out all the stops for qualification. And it's interesting as well because for hearing that the recruitment process has stepped up, we might, and let me put it in quotation, we might see new players that window. And again, the football mind will say, I mean, when are you going to get an opportunity to see these players play on the team, to see them put things together? Will there be practice games so that you can actually see them in your own way as the coaching staff? So this is not going to be as easy as we initially thought, because we're looking at North New Macedonia. We understand that that team, most if not all of the players play in the country, and they are actually in camp, playing, training, doing all that it takes, because everybody wants to go to the World Cup, especially the Reggae Boys. This is a one-time opportunity for the Reggae Boys, and we blew that opportunity. Yeah, some people might think that we weren't good enough. Yeah, several persons are saying, recruitment step up again. Why not work with who we have at home? Because if these players were that good, why haven't we qualified with the years of recruitment that has been taking place? So a lot has been said where this situation is concerned. And it's interesting to hear that this group of coaches are interested in getting more players. That is very interesting. And I'm really eager to see the outcome of this setup, to see what they will have to offer, in the whole grand scheme of things, because ultimately we want to go to the World Cup. It cannot be in our backyard and we're not going to the World Cup. This is a once in a lifetime moment. When France that go on, me I look at you, me don't know about if you go get no visa and go on a World Cup and follow no team, even though I was supporting the team, watching the games. You get what me I say? Cause from the longer time, me love football, I love sports, yeah, man. Seeing? So I definitely would love to see the team qualify. Will they qualify? We're in suspense like you, because we have to go out there. When I look at it, we needed 3 points from one game, and we only got 1 point. Now we need 6 points from 2 games. And with the 6 points from 2 games, if you lose the first one, you're out completely. So this task is more difficult as simple as some persons might see it, it is going to be a more difficult task because everybody's going to pull out all the stops because they want to qualify for the World Cup. The New Macedonia, the Congo DR, these teams are going to be pushing all their limits. Will Jamaica have the momentum if they win the first game going into that other game? I think it's 4 days apart. Yeah. Will they have the momentum? That's the thing, you know. These are the questions. So it is pretty interesting to see how Coley and Speed and those other three former Reggae Boys would add value to this new cadre of coaches so that they can qualify. And I'm also hearing that there's going to be more players that want to be a part of it. And it's interesting now. Why weren't they so much interested in being a part of it before? I'm just asking a question. You know? I'm not for or against anything that they are doing. Yeah, because quite frankly, I don't know if I can change anything. You get what I say? But just to look at it and the grand scheme of things, why didn't we get these assistants before? Is it because everything relies on this situation now for us to go to the World Cup? Yeah. People are just accepting every help that we can get going forward. Why didn't you accept the help before? You get what I say? So I guess JFF not really think the way how them should think, so that we could have probably crossed that hurdle a long time ago. But again, it is settled. Miguel Coley is the assistant coach to Rudolph Speed, and it is on an interim basis. Until next time, people, stay safe.